Hi, William Jarvis. I started Honest Camper. The purpose of this video is to give you an overview of how to use our Mercedes-Benz Sprinter camper van. And yeah, buckle up. You're in for a ride.
First off, starting the vehicle. This is a diesel, so when you start it, let's just turn it to the on position first before cranking it all the way. Helps it start better, run smoother. Also, again, this is a diesel. Diesel. Do not fill it with regular gas. This is a diesel. Center console wise, please make note of the height and length of the vehicle. If you want to pair your phone to the Bluetooth, simply select telephone and then go to the phone, and then you'll be able to connect your phone that way. Rest of the is fairly straightforward. To unlock the doors, it's right here rather than on the door itself. There is a USB right up in this corner here, but keep in mind that Mercedes designed these vehicles to not have those as powering USB outlets, so it's really just for media. If you do plug your phone into it, it doesn't really charge it that well, so I'd suggest bringing a little 12 volt charger, and then you can plug it in there. There is a top section here where we just keep a few odds and ends, a small toolkit and some pliers and things like that. Glove box has got the papers, and you're all set. Okay, this is the secondary seat that's installed in the van. It's super easy to use. I would suggest if you're sitting in the front, you'd like a little bit more legroom, to actually put this seat down, and it allows the front seat to move back a little bit more. But to bring it down, it's super easy. It's this second one here. I can even do it with one hand, and you'll pull that up and push the seat down. And then once the seat's down, it's this one to raise the back of the seat. So I'll just break it down like this. And I won't be able to do it with one hand, but I'll show you in a second. Okay, here's the second row of seats here set up in all its glory. Pretty straightforward, full height seat. Obviously waist and shoulder belts. If you've got some little ones or a little one and want to set up a kid's seat, there's some, the kid hooks are there and there. Pretty good little stove we've got here, 2 burners. To turn it on, we're going to, it's propane, so the propane tank is in the bottom drawer here. Just open this guy up and obviously set it to open. Make sure this is super tight. There we go. And then when you start it, probably use a lighter and turn it to the spark. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a hissing noise. And then I can only use one hand at the moment, but we'll get it going in a second. And once it's started, then just turn it to its regular thing, kind of like a regular camp stove. Okay, so the stove is going there. Don't have it turned up too high, but yeah, again, just operate with these guys, and when you're done, flick it to off. And of course, always shut off this guy when you're not using it. It's a 5-pound tank. If you need to fill it up, any place that does propane will do that for you. So speaking of cooking, you'll need some ventilation, obviously, when you're doing some cooking, so you can open the big door there, or we've got these small kind of T windows here. As the sign says, be gentle. Don't over tighten when you close them. There you go. It doesn't need to be super crazy tight. More ventilation. We've got a fan in the top of the van here. These Max Air fans are pretty good. Quite simply, turn it on and off with that guy. You can reverse the airflow with that one. And if you want to just do manual, you can just kind of spin that one as well. Fridge is pretty straightforward. These fridges are great, actually. They make legit ice cubes. At the top here, you've got this little lock, basically, so leave it to the right so it opens. Be gentle, don't reef on this handle. And then, yeah, inside, when you go to turn it on, just remember to press this button down for a few seconds. Some people just press it real quick and think, oh my gosh, what's going on? So yeah, just press it down for a few seconds, and then you're set. You can control the temperature on this side, so the top being the least cool option. And yeah, that's all there is to it. And again, just kind of press this guy to turn it off. So working our way back on this Sprinter here, we've got the backsplash for the sink and an outlet there. That outlet becomes powered when the outside of the van is plugged into shore power. So otherwise that outlet does not work, but once you plug the van in, that will function. So you can plug things in like the little space heater that comes with the van. It's a small space, so it heats up quite well. The sink here, when you are using the sink, it's cold water only. So if you have it in a hot water zone, nothing will come out. So keep it in the cold water. But the sink also has a switch for it. So if you are just firing up the sink, there's no water. So you've got to come on over to the panel here, and there's the freshwater pump and lights. So flick that one on, and you'll probably hear the pump go, and then you'll have water. Make sure to turn that off once you're done using the sink. Otherwise, it drains the battery pretty quick. You've also got a battery meter here in case you are curious. 12-volt plug, USB stuff, and as mentioned, the lights here. Down below here, we've got some storage, 6 kind of areas for storage. The back two, just basic shelves. This one here's got the battery and whatnot in it, so don't need to worry about that. This one's got the kind of water stuff in it, so again, unless you need to look at how much water is left in the tank, there's no need to go into that one. But then, yeah, these ones here open up like this. They've got these kind of ratcheting devices here, so just be firm with it when you close it, and that'll shut down. The fuse box is in this one here too, if you ever need to go in there, but we won't get into that. But yeah, pretty straightforward. There's a ladder, that small step ladder that comes with this van here, so that'll help you get up to the bed up top. And that's about it for the back area of this van.
So just a couple things on the outside of the van. I'm going to show you there's the shore power hookup and the water hookup. Just to explain the shore power real quick, when you're plugged into an outlet, there's an extension cord in the back of the van as I showed you, and you plug that into the van, and what that'll do is it'll allow the power outlet that you saw that's attached to the light switch, water switch there inside of the van, that then becomes powered, so you can plug that little space heater in, keep yourself warm, or whatever else you need to plug in there. Also, when the van is plugged into shore power, it also charges the auxiliary battery, which runs, things like the sink pump, the lights, the fridge, that kind of stuff. And also, the fridge will automatically run off the shore power as well. So big benefits to plugging in the van. So if you're renting a campsite, it'd be awesome if it has a power hookup.
So as mentioned, here's the outlet. For the water, pretty straightforward. The hose, as mentioned in the back, clicks into there. You'll hear a clicking sound. There's no meter or anything that says when it's full, so just fill it up. There'll be some water. There's a small outlet hole at the very top. When that starts spewing water, it's full. This guy is obviously where you plug in the electrical outlet for, the extension cord for shore power. Kind of in the same area, just in the back here. For the gray water tank, this right here is where you undo this plug. So once you run out of water, the water tank and the fresh gray water tank are the same size. So if you run out of water, that means this is full and time to empty it.
Okay, real-time video, not speeding it up or anything. I'm just going to show you how quick and easy it is to put up the tent. Stand by. So I made it look pretty easy going up that tent there, putting the ladder up and getting it up. But one thing I want to call out is I like to put the ladder across, or so that this cross beam goes in between the sides of the ladder, just in case there is any lateral movement. That cross beam will catch you and keep you safe. But yeah, try to have someone holding the ladder as usual. You know, safety first, all that good stuff. Yeah, up here in the tent, got kind of this waterproof just base sheet on it, but there's this bag in the top you can kind of store your stuff on, and yeah, you'll see these guys here. They're to put the outside of the tent up. Not mandatory, but I will show you how to do that. Yeah, so there, as you can see, it's got quite a bit of a bend to it, but yeah, it's holding in the top. Don't put the curved in end in the tent first. I find it just pops out on the bottom. So, and you know, as you can see, there's a fair bit of flex to it, so just be careful when you're taking it out, it doesn't pop and hit you. So to take the tent down, it's a little bit more involved than putting it up, but it's still pretty straightforward. So on the front of the tent, you'll see this strap guy. This helps pull the tent down. Not sure I can do it with one hand, but basically the idea is to pull it down, and you know, as you pull it down, try to stuff the tent bits inside the casing. So yeah, I'm pushing it down slowly, just kind of letting the air out as it goes down. Slowly, I'm doing this one hand, so it's not that difficult. But yeah, like I said, as you can see, it's kind of sticking out here. So push it all in on this side, and you are going to have to move the ladder a couple times to get it all in. So push it all in on the one side, get it all nice and in, and then don't do up this guy quite yet. Okay, so we're on the other side of the van, obviously. Like I said, you just want to make sure all of this is tucked in. Tuck it all in, and make sure nothing is hanging out. That's pretty extreme there. But yeah, once it's all tucked in, then we'll be able to do these up. So get this tucked in as much as you can. I've done it a few times, so I can kind of cheat and do it with one hand, but there you go. You can see it's all kind of tucked in there. So we've got it tucked in on all sides now, so now we can kind of make sure it closes down nice. And then on these here, it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to put this one on here, and then okay, that's one, and we're going to do the other one here, and then we're going to go around to the other side of the van and do the last two. So again, yeah, we're on the other side of the tent here, so we've had to move the ladder once to get it back over to that side, and we had to move it one more time to get it back in here. So not the worst, but then yeah, so again, you just kind of make sure this is down, and there you go. So that's that one, and then the last one's right here. So there's just 4 of them, and that's pretty much it. Nice and secure, as you can see. Nothing hanging out the sides, and you're good to go. So the ladder within the van is this telescopic ladder. As you can see, I've kind of got it up already. I don't fully extend it all the way up, and like I said before, I like to keep it in between these bars, just in case there's, you know, some kind of lateral movement. But yeah, to bring them down, underneath these rungs, you'll see these little red things. So you push those in at the same time, and the ladder will come down. Just to reiterate once again, at the start of the video was mentioned, super important, runs on diesel. Use diesel. Make sure you do this cap up real nice and tight as well.